I've been brought up here, I was like on this side of the river. So a lot of my friends were at the pa. So it was. I think that we stayed on the other side of the river. Like my father always said, stay on the other side of the river, you won't get into trouble. That sort of thing. Still got into trouble, but never visited there. And I really wished later on that I had have gone over and spent more time there. Maybe for the language and like funerals and stuff, and that didn't happen until later on in life. You start to know who you were, get yourself involved in genealogy, whakapapa, and then you start tracing your families back, and you become your culture comes out of you, whether you've been brought up with it or not.
How did it make you feel when you started doing all that?
Oh, humble. I felt a little bit left behind, but there's an old saying, it's never too late.
I think it was part of the climate too here at those times.
Yeah, Māori was really struggling around the 70s as a language. Our kohanga reels for our kids, there was none of that around. There was no channel, and it wasn't encouraged like it is today. And
it was frowned upon, like he said. His parents said, don't go over to the other side of the river.
So we're also the sort of the mid 80s was where culture was in our school, and there was teachers doing kapahaka and running things like that. So it was
starting to become revived, eh?
Yeah, for us,
by the time I got to intermediate, there was a bilingual unit.
Yeah.
So that you could take that class, which was Māori and English, and both cultures being merged. And we were pretty much the guinea pig the first year that module had ever started. So in contrast, Dad coming through school in the 70s, early 70s, us coming through like late 80s, early 90s. It was frowned upon when Dad was coming through, and then starting to be revived, and letting other Māori people know it's okay. It's okay to want to learn your language, want to find out about your genealogy.